had to do to make friends in college was leave the door open to your dorm room, and people would walk past it and be like, hey, cool Justin Bieber poster, do you want to come to a party we're headed to? And we would say, yeah, we want to go to a party with you strangers. And then we would go to the party with the strangers, and we would be like, yay, friends forever, we both love parties and Justin Bieber. And then you'd be friends for a while. But as an adult, I don't know how to make friends as an adult. Like, I feel like I'm asking someone out on a date, and then if someone asks me to hang out, I'm like, why? What's your deal? What do you want from me? What? I was babysitting my friend's kids, and his daughter came rushing into the room, and she was freaked out. Her parents had only been gone about an hour, and she just kept repeating, I need to call my dad. I need to call my dad. He needs to come home right now. And I said, okay, we can call him, but first, what's wrong? Maybe I can help you with it. And she said, no, you can't help me. And I said, okay, well, just tell me then. Just tell me what's wrong. And she was like, I have to go poop. And I said, oh, okay, you can go poop while I'm in the house. And she said, I need help wiping. And I was like, well, I can help you wipe if that's okay. And she said, no, only my mommy and daddy can help me wipe. And I was like, that's a good rule. What if I text your dad and I ask him for permission? Then can I help you wipe? And she went, okay. And then she skipped off to the bathroom, and 8 seconds later, she was ready. I was like, no wonder she was freaked out. We were seconds away from a disaster. My roommate texted me, and she said, hey, I left you a little present outside your door. And I was like, well, aren't you just the sweetest? She left me this little bag with this macaron, whatever, this cookie thing in it. And I took it out, and I was like, okay, it's a little bit stale, but it was still really sweet of her. And then I took a bite out of it, and it's soap. This is soap. I'm so confused right now. Look, those are my teeth marks in it. So anybody who's ever gotten mad at me for cursing on TikTok can take satisfaction in knowing that I received karmic retribution and I ate soap. And I wasn't the only person in the house who bit into the soap. It was a very sweet but very deceptive present. I always put appointments in my phone as 15 minutes earlier than they actually are, and somehow that effectively tricks me into believing that that's the real time. And the problem with that is that I still run into these appointments, and I'll be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm running a few minutes late. I had a 1:30, but like, traffic was so bad, and I got stuck behind a school bus. You know how that is. And then the school was caught on fire, and it's fine now. Like, long story short, I'm a local hero. No need to thank me, but if you could just check me in, that would be great. And the receptionist was always like, oh yeah, no problem. What was your name? Yeah, looks like you're actually 10 minutes early, so if you could just go take a seat, we'll be with you then, okay? And I always am like, yeah, I'm 10 minutes early because I have excellent time management skills, and I did not wait until it was time to go to this appointment to put gas in my car. So, yeah. And then I go sit down, but I'm just like always angry at myself for ratting myself out for running late, even though I wasn't running late in the first place. Every time I buy a new used car, I'm like, oh, people have had sex in this. But not like I'm okay if it was good sex, but lots of bad sex is had in cars. And so I wanted to like, oh, are you thirsty? I wanted to like cleanse the space, right? I don't want to be marinating in bad sex energy while I'm commuting, but I'm not burning white sage because of cultural appropriation. So I got a pumpkin spice air freshener, and I'm gonna put that up later while listening to Thank You Next. And the other thing I got for my car was it has a DVD player, and I was like, oh, I should get like Friends or Breakfast at Tiffany's or something that I love to put in there. But then I was like, I'm not gonna be sitting in the back seat. So Cats. So, if I ever become an Uber driver, my people can watch Cats, and they can look at this really interesting picture of Taylor Swift as a cat. I just went through a drive-thru and I said, hi, I would like a mint chocolate chip ice cream cone. And she said, sure. Would you like the small cone, the medium cone, or the large cone? And I said, I guess I'll go with the small. And then she brought out this. It's bigger than I was like, damn, queen, what size is small to you? Like, I want to go back and order you can have some, babe. I want to go back and order the large one just to see it. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I'm so, so grateful. I'm not going to cry today. No crying, but I'm very grateful. Oh, sorry, you're okay. You didn't do anything wrong. He doesn't like that word. I'm so grateful for all the love and support, and Krista's so grateful for all of your love and support and the donations, and I'm in awe really of everything you guys have done. And I wanted to let you know as well that we will be returning to regularly scheduled programming on this channel really soon. I really appreciate all your support on TikTok. It means a lot to me, because when I can focus and ruminate and obsess on stories or jokes that I want to tell you guys, I'm not thinking about sad things, you know? And on days when I feel sad, I let myself feel it. I let myself cry in the bubble bath, and I just don't make videos. But on those days, I realize that life sucks, and I want to keep making stuff that makes people laugh. So that's what I'm going to do. I was babysitting my friend's kids, and I said, what do you guys want to do tonight? And the oldest child said, we should play basketball. And the youngest child said, we should play hide and seek. And the middle child said, we should kill somebody. And I was like, that is an interesting pitch, middle child. What if we just do the first two things, and then we just see where the night takes us? I went to the car dealership last week to trade in my old car for this new old car. And when I got there, I was like, listen, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. The only reason I'm doing this is because for years, everyone's been telling me that it's something that I should do, okay? Which is also what I said on my very first day of therapy. And the car salesman said, yeah, of course, like I can take you around, show you a couple cars. And so we found this car, and I was like, I'll take it. Never mind. No, I won't. Yes, I will. I do want it. No, actually, can we go look at the Subaru? No, I'll take the car. I do want the car. No, actually, can we go outside and look at the car just one more time? Because I'm not sure. And I was up and down, and then I started to get emotional, and I was like, I'm sorry. It's just like, I don't want to trade in my old car because I really love my old car, and there's so many memories, and like, it was my very first car I ever bought, and I don't want to get rid of it, you know? And he said, no, I don't know. I like buying new cars, but are you hungry? I'm hungry. We should go get some food. So I got in a car with a stranger, and he took me to get a burger and shake, and I was like, oh, I think I do want the car. I think I was just a little bit hungry. And he was like, were ya? My friend was telling me about her new Ring doorbell, you know, the camera kind, because she's very excited about it. And apparently there's an app that goes with it, and you can go into a message board on the app, and people post videos and stuff. And I was like, what? And she said, yeah, it's great, because people will say, hey, there's a sketchy car in the neighborhood, and they'll post a video of it so we can keep an eye out for it. And I was like, you're telling me that means there's a high chance that I'm on somebody's Ring message board somewhere, and people are like, hey, this crazy lady has been driving around our block for the last hour screaming Adele at the top of her lungs. That's my private me time in front of your houses that I'm having, and people just they have video of that probably.
Stop scrolling. Please F.